So I just got fresh off the doing the Daily Duppy, Chips Daily Duppy. In the video, I mentioned that I kind of wanted to start doing talking videos again. Kind of break down, you know what I'm saying, my thoughts, where I'm at. You know, I do top video. I used to do all of this. I stopped, but I kind of want to chop the Fable, bro. I kind of want to give y'all my opinion and my stance on this Chip verse Stormzy before we get into this Chip verse Bugsy Malone beef, right? Pause. On top of that, I got Fredo's album coming, little channel update. I'm not going to do the album, but I'm going to do individual songs. A lot of these are getting blocked, so I'm having a hard time getting it up, which is why, you know, the hesitancy. Same thing with Chip's Kenny All-Star jump. Same thing. Block. But look, Stormzy versus Chip. The Chip fans might be mad at me, bro. I'm not saying Chip lost. I'm not going to say that, right? I think Chip won in this situation. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Barely. A lot of people think I think Chip is whack. I don't think Chip is whack. I think Chip got his moments. I think when Chip is in certain bags, Chip is very good. Other moments, I don't like him. I don't like his cadence. I don't like his style. A lot of people think it's because of the grime. That's not it. Getz, one of my favorite UK artists. I argue with Screw all the time about Getz. He don't think Getz is nice. I think Getz one of the nicest niggas I ever heard rap. Dead serious. But we disagree in that. So a lot of people think, you know, but in this situation, bro, and this is what I'll say I notice a lot about UK rap. UK rap thinks because somebody disses you that you got to reply for that. Sometimes people not worth the reply. And I think personally, Stormzy was looking at Chip like he wasn't worth the reply. A lot of people said that if that was the case, then why did he respond to Wiley? I think Wiley was in a different position than Chip when it comes down to it. A lot of people say Chip is one of the best clashers, which is fine. I haven't listened to enough of his stuff to determine whether he is or not. But I've listened to enough of his stuff to know in the situation with Stormzy that he jumped out the window. He wanted Stormzy to come back and do that so he could diss him. I get it. Everybody going to say, yeah, but he did it in 12 hours. I'm going to tell you something, bro. That's not a good enough excuse for me. This hip-hop, right? You're supposed to have the best response. I don't give a damn if you wait 1 day, 7 days, or 70 days. You're supposed to give whoever you rapping towards your best ability. And I genuinely feel like the first gas station joint was like his first official diss track towards Stormzy. That was a good track. Killer MC was garbage. Hot ass cheek. I ain't like it. And a lot of people might kill me for that. But the truth is, I wouldn't have responded to that bullish either. You know, Stormzy gave his shots back. And I felt like his shots were enough to be like, look, get up off of me, little nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how he treated it. He little broed him to an extent. And I guess that's frowned upon in the UK because the UK looks at it like you clashing. But like hip-hop in general, I don't feel like that's how that works. So, like, I feel like I get the UK rules, but the rules of hip-hop state that, yo, that issue's whack. Like, if Eminem shouldn't respond to Melly Mel's garbage diss track, right? Because it was garbage. He already beat him off that one jump. I think Stormzy was looking at the Chip situation like, bro, I little broed you on this track, and you made a whole diss record about me. Then double back after I diss you and made a whole nother diss record about me. At what point does that become or begin to look like desperation a little bit, right? Which is kind of what I think he did it. Whether or not that's what his intentions were, that's how it came off. In a weird way, I don't think that was bad. I think Stormzy responded enough in Clash that was damn near like a diss track, bro. And again, I'm not saying I think Chip won this. I do, but Chip could have easily lost this, and not because he dropped so many songs. It was just because it was a little extra'd out. Like, it was a little like okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get why you dissing him, but like, you gonna drop that many diss records without a response, like a legit response? You know, like, cause Stormzy had these could have been about you bars. We know they was about Chip, but like in reality though, bruh, you know, like could have been about anybody. Chip was taking direct shots at Stormzy. So it kind of started making him look a little wacky to me. But I gotta see Chip in a clash where he going back and forth, which everybody told me Bugsy Malone is that person. Um, from what I heard, Bugsy Malone was cooking. I don't know. But I've never been the biggest fan of Bugsy either, though. So this is interesting to me. I don't dislike grime. I like some grime, but some of that ish be not hitting for me. You know what I mean? And I think that's okay. Like, it's just an opinion thing. It's just how I feel about it. But the biggest thing overall, bro, I think Chip is nice. I just think Chip got to channel his stuff. And also, like, sometimes he just has really dull moments. Like, that Kenny All-Star over that Quiet Storm beat was super mid. His Daily Duppy was super mid. I've yet to hear something that was mind-blowing outside of his first track. And 10 Commandments was okay. I'll give him that. I think 10 Commandments was it had its moments, but I think Chip's flow and again, I get it, bro. Grime, it's not about what you're saying, it's about the BPM and all that. Nigga, I hear you, bro, but that shit, it just don't be sounding that good sometimes. A lot of times. It's just the truth. Sonically, it's not pleasing. It's just like, it's like EDM. It's like when you go to the club, there's a million white people and don't none of them niggas dance, but they start playing the beat and everybody just, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like what it feel like a little bit. It's just a little lackluster, but I don't know. I feel like that's my biggest critique. I feel like Stormzy wasn't wrong for not responding. Wiley, people say Wiley not as big, but those Wiley beats were old, bro. Those weren't like 2 years ago. Like, these are like 3 years old with Chip. Nigga, Stormzy big as F. Why would he respond to a nigga that's doing 200,000? Like, that don't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, why? Like, he was in a completely different place with Wiley Flow. Like, he wasn't, nigga. Like, he wasn't even Stormzy yet. You know, like, I don't know, bro. That's my 2 cents on it. I feel like that's why he responded to Wiley and not to Chip. I think his Chip responses were good. I don't think they were whack. I think he wasn't planning on giving them full songs because he didn't need to. But overall, Chip won. But barely. You know what I mean? That's the truth. But let me know, man. Put in the comment section what Bugsy Malone and what Chip order we in, and I'm going to let you know. If y'all like these videos, I'm going to keep doing them. I think normally I'd have more outline to it, but I just literally just did this because I wanted to. It's my channel. Drop a like. Follow me on Instagram, MUNFU Proffitt. Bow.